Tipster, I'm going to start this off with two very general questions, and then we'll go into specifics. So my first general question is, if you had to summarize yourself in one sentence, what would you say?
I'd say I'm a retro gamer and a video game commentator who just has a real passion for video games.
Awesome. So now I'm gonna ask that again, but if you had to summarize your YouTube channel in one word, what would it be?
Awesome. I don't know. I mean, I'll just go with that. I mean, I'm pretty modest, so I'm not sure. I guess I'll just go with awesome because I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. You just do Keemstar. I'm the greatest YouTuber of all time.
Yeah, the greatest YouTuber of all time. I'm a fucking legend.
Exactly.
Adkins AJ551 in the chat says, man, I'd be singing Coping and Seething in the shower too. If I couldn't find my tip either, lol. Well, I have to tell ya. I found my tip just fine when I was giving it to your fucking mom.
I mean, obviously, I think most of people realize that we're probably going to be spending a majority of tonight on the tipster allegations, which I cannot fucking wait to dive into, because this is kind of somewhat of a follow-up between a very popular story that I covered last year, which was Tipster's e-girl debacles. Well, it seems like these women that Tipster hangs out with keep getting him in all this fucking trouble. You know, like, it seems like Tipster just cannot stop getting into fucking controversy. And it's always because he's defending a chick. That's always how this starts. Okay, so...
How long have we been saying no women? Like, people just need
and
to
nobody
listen.
listens. They think it's a joke.
Nobody they're like, haha, funny joke, yeah, misogyny.
The clip they shared on Twitter.
By the way, and then they start fucking defending women.
Well, it's gone too far, because apparently one of Tipster's e-girls is a fucking... Sorry, liked a picture of a fucking lolicon. It's Boy Soprano, but girls. Alright, okay? That's the best way. And, yeah, so Tipster obviously...
I think you mean she misclicked, okay? She misclicked.
But defended it.
The lolicon was a Shotacon, so it's back to Boy Soprano again.
But is Girl Soprano...
Is it worse to be gay or worse to be a pedophile? That's the real
who's the
question
Soprano? Is the kid the Soprano? Or is, like...
Dude, I don't understand how these people keep getting caught into this lolly trap.
Is Flamenco the Boy Soprano? Or is the Boy Soprano?
Let me light up this pack of...
Yeah, you've been waiting, I bet.
Yeah, Mutahar, give us your current position on Tipster.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really following it like crazy, but so this loli shit came in to my Twitter thing, and then like I'm like, all right, okay, so what the fuck is going on? Why are we defending loli all of a sudden? The Keemstar show kicked in, and it was like he was so adamant in defending this one like internet girlfriend or internet like e-girl pal, e-gal pal, whatever the fuck,
hey,
like
friend.
some gal pal internet shit. Yeah, friend. Sorry.
E-pals.
Yeah, whatever. E-pal. epal.gg. All right, 10% off. Like, she retweets this like loli shit, and then he gets into this whole thing where it's like, I don't know, is it even confirmed that this is a child? And I'm like, bro, this is like that. Bro, it's like a 4,000-year-old, but it looks like a kid.
Amazing.
Like, it's that,
Wait, Muta,
Has anyone confirmed it?
Before you start criticizing Muta, I want to know, what are your qualifications that you could talk about lolly, bro? How much anime have you watched, sir?
That's true, bro.
How
I
many
don't
children
know.
have you looked at?
Every time it's always like, bro, this is like, are you afraid of smaller body types? I'm like, dog, I'm not retarded.
Like, smaller body types?
Yeah, because that's like, I had this whole argument too with like fucking just like this loli shit where it's like people are like, loli is like a body type reference. It's like there are girls that are smaller sized and framed, and I'm like, just stop being retarded, okay? Like it's a kid.
Chill.
Right? Like the Tipster shit was like, bro, it's a 4,000-year-old like fucking dragon, okay? Like, but it just looks like a kid. I'm like, no, what are you looking at it as? All right, forget what the fucking
girl dropped in. It's like, yeah, that's lolly.
Oh my god, yeah, we gotta get into
Mr. Girl.
Let me like just set up the scene here. We'll quickly go through the tweets, and then we'll just jive into his debate. But, let me set the scene here. So, of course, Tipster's been, he's been getting a lot of shit for a while for being friends with many of these women online, these e-girls or whatever. And if you look into a lot of them have done some crazy shit. You had, the infamous AP overdose, I believe was her username, right? Or survived the overdose, something like that. I don't. Listen, we're getting to area.
AP over 9K, I believe was her name.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait, did I make... Wait, her name does not have overdose in it at all?
No, it was AP over 9K. So she had a drug addiction, and you told her to overdose.
I thought she owned it.
So you started calling her AP overdose.
Of course. Thank you for jogging my memory there, Nick. I actually forgot
just to be
about
clear,
that.
I just want to make sure that we were just on the same page.
Jesus.
Give the proper context.
Just to confirm, Augie did tell the drug addict to overdose, and she did relapse. She is in rehab now.
No. She overdosed. She survived the overdose, and then I congratulated. That's what happened. Anyway, so there's AP over 9K that was obviously, they're teaching their kid how to say the N-word and doing all this crazy shit. Well,
what? Wait, whoa, hold on.
You gotta go back. You have to show Muda. Just show the whole. Show the whole audience again. We got it.
I wasn't aware that Muda didn't know this clip. If somebody has it,
wait. Is this on kick.com? Show me this.
No. This was on Discord. The victim of the event is in the chat right now. If anyone has the clip, we gotta show Muda this. I didn't know Muda hadn't seen this yet. It's very quick.
The victim? The kid? The kid?
No, Spondyle. Well, also I guess the kid.
Yeah. you know the kid that was...
I mean, they did call Spondyle an N-word. That's pretty fucked up, I mean.
I need you to say one thing.
No.
Hold on, everyone shut up! Say Spondyle is a fucking neighbor.
Okay, what? You didn't even censor it?
No. Neighbor.
Oh, no.
It's saying no, I don't want to.
I didn't. Okay. Have your phone back and you say Spondyle is a fucking neighbor. No, you didn't.
What the fuck, man?
Okay, say it in here. Right here. Spondyle is a... That's what I thought.
They cut the kid out.
They cut the kid,
Yeah, call CPS. That's funny, because a lot of people have tried, but it doesn't work, does it?
A lot of people have tried, guys. A lot of people have tried.
Oh my god. So not only does she ask the kid to say the N-word, he says no. She takes away his phone and is like, if you don't say the N-word, then right now, I'm not giving the phone back. That's like child abuse.
Live on Twitch.
Wait, who is this girl in relation to Tipster?
This is just one of the other e-girls that he's fallen on the sword for.
This is one of the other
This is not the one we're talking
e-girls.
about today.
Yeah. So like I said,
previous one.
so let me just set the scene here for a second. So Tipster, obviously is getting all this shit for talking all these fucking crazy fucking women, and Tipster is obviously inclined to defend them a lot, even when it's indefensible. Now to be clear, like the first clip we played of the N-word shit, he did not defend that. I don't think, although he did get mad at people for talking about it.
That's pretty hard to defend.
He did wish her and her family well, though.
Yeah, that was his response to the big drama.
I mean, shouldn't you wish her to be...
caused a whole shit show dispute there. But then, so there's this whole situation now, which I would also say is pretty indefensible, of this girl and his community liking, and I mean, I'm not going to click on the full image because I don't want to show that shit on my screen.
What the fuck is that Twitter handle? Rumpendum? Yeah, I'm sure Daddy's real proud of that fucking handle. Jesus Christ.
Married, by the way, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, liking.
You should read her Twitter bio. It's fucking great.
What is it? Artist, streamer, voice actor, community approved pair of lady humps with an uwu voice.
Jesus Christ.
Incredible stuff there. Amazing. So, Alex calls out this woman or whatever and also talks about, Tipster and stuff like that. So she obviously does not take it well. She calls him terminally online, but then Tipster gets involved. So yeah, of course, Tipster stands by his e-girl, stands by Rump. He says he stands by his take. What she did was nothing wrong, which then prompts everyone to give him shit for that and start a whole debate on Twitter over it. Tipster is like, yeah, it's a fair take. We can agree to disagree, but anyone jumping to claims of pedophilia are smooth-brained morons, right?
Oh,
keep in mind, the only people who are calling Tipster like a pedo are like, did Alex Gekmo do that? Like, these are like people who have like no following. They're all like retarded random Twitter users.
Hey, that's my prestiged mod, Alex Gekmo from the chat. You know what I mean? So, and yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if fucking like Mr. Sen came out and made a video, even that's kind of ridiculous because he's nobody too. But if at least like if somebody made a video on it, I'd be like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Fuck that guy for calling Tipster a pedo because of this. But it's just like random chatter. I don't know, dude. That's like if I turned around and I was like,
Well, he says in the chat you never mentioned Tipster, which I find hard to believe because this guy is on Tipster's fucking dick every fucking day. Not saying that that's wrong, because, I mean, to be honest, I agree with a lot of the shit he said. But, you know, it's just like, yeah, I mean, this guy's on fucking Tipster's dick or whatever. As soon as he covers the rum stuff, Tipster gets involved somehow. The point is, Tipster gets involved, and he tweets out this tweet, which went like a fart in church. He says, I see the usual suspects are trying to call someone out for liking Lolly when they don't know what the fuck Lolly actually is. Some things
That's spoken
never
like a
change.
true fucking expert or something.
The Lolly expert.
Now hold on, connoisseurs. Let me.
Now I know Lolly. So allow me, please. Okay.
Dude, I can't believe he even got himself into this fucking debate or whatever. So Boblax jumps in there, obviously tells him, like, yeah, it's fucking Lolly, dude. You need to not get on this fucking horse. This is a pretty bad hill to die on, you know? And so people start, you know, giving Tipster shit for this. And someone says, gotta have to disagree, Tipster. Lolly are typically sexualized children, and this is a sexualized child. Tipster says, really? You know the background of this character? You know their age? Damn, dude. Where'd you find this info?
Wait a minute, dude. That's literally the 4,000-year-old argument. Do you know the background of this character? Do you understand that they're actually like a dragon that transcends time?
Clearly, they're. Do we know the artist's intention?
Did
That
somebody-
was like a huge discussion that started. Like the artist's intention. Like I don't care if the artist intended to fucking draw an elder and it just came out as a naked child by accident. Like it's still a naked child.
Like she was
What?
really high when she drew it, and she like didn't know what was going on.
Like,
Bro, one of the
Somebody
tweets-
did Fool's crack, you know.
Dude, one of the
Yeah,
tweets literally said some shit where it was just like, people who know nothing about anime culture are really giving their take on this. And I'm just like, Tipster, this is the worst line of defense you could possibly choose for this situation. If somebody is criticizing one of your friends for liking Lolicon, okay, then arguing the semantics of what anime is the last thing
I said this
anyone on the opposing side wants to hear, because as soon
I
as
said this on-
that's the arguments a pedophile would make.
Yeah, I said this on Xylee's stream. What Tipster was doing, he was like, I'm the expert on this, basically, is how he was coming off. And it sounded like the guy, like, the Pawn Stars would bring in to, like, justify a cost on, like, an item or whatever. Like, Tipster's their Lolicon guy who'd come in and explain it to them.
Yeah, and look at this shit right here. So Boblax tells him it's Lolly. He says, why is it a child? Because it had small tits. Guess
Oh,
grown-ass
God,
women
dude,
never had
Jesus
small
Christ.
tits before.
Dude, why was it a child, Boblax? Did it go through fucking
I'm
puberty?
like small tits. The girl has no tits, Tipster. It's clearly a child. And the girl literally has no tits. Literally no tit. What do you mean small tits?
Man, this is not good, bro. This is not good, dude.
And for future reference, it turned out to be, like, a boy. So, like, everyone's arguing, like,
What?
well, it's just a skinny girl.
He's
It's just a skinny
gay?
girl. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Tipster's talking about, like, you don't know this character or whatever. And then he's talking about, like, petite, small women, and nobody in the entire conversation knew that it was a boy.
Amazing.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, holy shit. He's like, is it a child because it has small tits?
So
well,
it is
according to
Boy
artist,
Soprano.
has no tits because it's a boy, but okay.
Oh my god, dude.
yeah.
Tipster wrote, you think it's Lolly, but you're comfortable tweeting it? Boblax is like, yeah, to show it's a kid, because clearly they're giving Rum way too much of the benefit of the doubt and need to see what she likes. This is pedo shit. Tipster responds, says, I've seen it already and don't think it's Lolly. I have seen video game characters that look like this and no one bats an eye. This
Bro,
is
what video
literally...
games are you
Wait,
playing?
what
bro?
video games
Yeah,
are you
name
playing?
them now!
Fucking like little kid simulator? Like what the fuck? Like did Mr. Girl make that game?
Name them now. Well, you know, Mr. Girl actually had an interesting whole analysis of the whole situation. I thought. Was,
Oh, no.
This is the first time someone's ever blocked me for not for not being enough of a pedophile. Nice wording there. Somebody tags, CK tags Mr. Girl, and he says it has a child's head and torso and a teenager's legs. It is definitely a sexualized drawing of a minor. I must rule in favor of Boblax. And then Tipster blocked him. What the
By
fuck?
the way, the nuclear part there isn't that he agrees. It's the fact that he goes, I agree with Boblax.
Yeah,
So, Max
like
and Boblax
mortal
hate each
enemies? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, Mr. Girl, I think Mr. Girl's a pedophile. So, I mean, a pedophile can have a right opinion. I mean, and he would know.
I don't know, man. It's just fucking insane to me, though, because it's like, someone tags Mr. Girl as a joke. He agrees with Boblax, but then why does Tipster, like, block him? That's just, like, the worst look. And then Mr. Girl, like, he doesn't even he takes it as, like, a dub, but the way that he words it, this is the first time someone's ever blocked me for not being enough of a pedophile. Like, what the
Wait!
fuck
Oh
is
my
happening?
god! Wait, the caption. I didn't see this tweet. Oh my god.
This is just the greatest shit show of all time. And
I
this-
kind of want to retweet it, but I can't because he's a pedo. I don't want pedo tweets on my timeline.
Oh yeah, we got this amazing. My point is that this community is full of spurs who know nothing about anime or anime culture, commenting on anime culture, and it's fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah, I don't know about anime culture because I have a job, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
I go outside, bro.
It's like,
Anime culture? Wait, so
don't
like
understand
Chinese
anime,
cultures in
bro.
China and anime
No,
cultures
okay,
on the internet?
like that's just rude. But it's like, yo, why are you debasing anime culture into like this lowly shit? There's plenty of people that watch anime and they will tell you they don't agree with this weird lowly shit.
Yeah, and they don't
It's
look at like...
such a weird
yeah.
argument, dude. Like, I watch Ghost in the Shell. Like, I watch like cyberpunky anime stuff, but it's like if you see like a lowly in that shit, I'm like, all right, Alt F4, back the fuck out of that one. Shit's
Yeah,
too weird
literally.
for me. You know?
Yo, chill out there. I don't know, man. Look, I understand backing up a friend, don't get me wrong, but these whores gotta go, Tipster. I'm sorry, bro. I told Tipster the same thing last year when the last whore situation happened, but
I think you're
dude,
speaking a little too soon.
really? Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
Leia
These
something
hoes.
just gave you $100.
Oh, wow, yo, Leia something W?
Yo, wait! I love these women! Let's go!
I think you're speaking a little
W
too
Leia
soon.
something.
Yeah.
W. No, I'm just kidding. I won't even say it as a joke. L whore. Tipster, these whores gotta go, dude.
Thank you
These
for the money, whore. Okay, so...
Like, he's married, right? Like, you don't have to go defend chicks this hard. Like,
Well,
fucking, you know, do some dumb shit, leave him in the dust. Christ.
Yeah, I know. It just
Get
seems
it.
like it seems like, and Tipster would he would just say to that, it's like, oh well, they're my friends, and I defend all my friends regardless of gender. These hoes gotta go, dude. You know, these women that Tipster surrounds himself with. Everyone thinks that Tipster's like this epic Chad because he has like this harem of like women.
Who fucking thinks that? I mean,
Matt Pitt.
Hold on.
Matt Pitt thinks
on,
that.
wait.
Matt fucking Pitt thinks that. Okay,
No way.
I've
Not
heard him say this
anymore.
before.
Bro, I think he's fucking with you. Come on.
No.
you-
Matt
you-
Pitt
you-
thinks this. Willie Max Show thinks this. They all think this, okay? They think that because Tipster has women around him, that by default, that makes him a Chad. Let me spell
Yeah,
it
but
out
they're
for you
like
guys.
Z-list
These are
women, though.
bottom
What
of
the
the
fuck?
barrel whores. They are valueless,
he
Tipster.
doesn't even fuck them. He doesn't
They have
even fuck
nothing
them.
to offer. They look like shit. They act like shit. They do weird shit. Stop. They suck.
He just gets like female attention from them that he doesn't get elsewhere or something.
But
he
it's
doesn't
like
actually put his
shit
dick in them.
female attention, dude. It's like, yeah, there's always gonna be a guy that gives these women attention. They will always get attention no matter what. Tipster is the guy that fills that void. Stop. This shit is fucking cancer. Like, this is unironically the death. This is gonna be the death of Tipster's career. I swear to God, this is gonna be what happens, dude. These fucking hoes, they're all weird. They're on a weird shit, teaching their kids how to say the N-word, liking weird fucking porn. It's like, dude, stop.
Yeah,
Or
I
if you're
mean-
gonna be friends with them, just cut them off and
Out
do
of
some
all the
strange
women
shit.
you choose to be friends with, all of these people consistently
There's
have
just
issues
too much
with,
of a
like,
pattern here.
getting their kids to say the N-word, like going schizo,
Yeah.
accidentally liking lolly, you know.
There's just too much of a fucking pattern here, and I don't like it. Alright, this is where fucking Tipster calls in, apparently.
Liking that post? Like, how is that not lolly?
Well, first of all, what I want to get into is you guys are saying that I'm defending lolly, and I would never defend lolly, okay? I don't advocate for lolly.
You're defending the girl
Who
for
liked-
liking lolly, so
That's
indirectly
Pat God in the call.
you're defending it, right?
But my interpretation is that it's not lolly, okay? Like, if you think it's lolly or you think it's like weird, okay, you're welcome to that opinion.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Like,
I would never
so
defend.
Augie
I would
accidentally put it on screen for a sec. Everyone fucking saw it. One in chat
Amazing.
if you think it could potentially not be lolly. 2 in chat if it's guaranteed a
Dude,
kid.
it's fucking... It's a kid, dude.
All
Come
of
on.
you
It's
in
a
chat
kid.
haven't watched
It's a
enough
kid.
anime. You haven't seen enough anime.
I just
you
want.
don't know.
I already know that it's a kid. I just want to see how many pedophiles are in your chat.
Some people don't know the
But,
struggle.
like,
Some people are putting one. I admire
oh,
their
shit,
bravery.
Oh shit! We got some pedos.
And also their
Oh my
pedophilia.
God.
No,
I
I'm
just
kidding.
don't like. I get like that some women are more petite, but that just looks like a fucking kid. Like there's a difference between an image of
You guys were arguing over the breasts
Yeah.
of a boy.
yeah.
That's how fucking.
Gay.
Because there's no breasts. That's why. But Tipster's like, oh, is it just because it's a kid because it has small breasts? I'm like, it has no breasts.
Okay, so Tipster, how would you define lolly in your own personal opinion?
Sexualized depictions of children. But the thing is, we don't know if this like particular character is a child.
Okay,
That's
so
my only argument here.
So let me ask you a question. If I were to draw a picture of a child, and then you were to look at me and said, well, that's a picture of a child you just drew, but I were to say, no, it's not a child. It's actually a 40-year-old woman, right?
Oh, no.
Where's the connect there? Like, at the end of the day, does it look like a child? Does it resemble a child? Right? If it looks like a child and it's being sexualized, that is sexualizing a child, right? In the form of an image. Like, I don't see how there's some sort of disconnect there.
All right.
I think it just comes down to like a agree to disagree because
No.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude. Bro.
Oh my god, what?
Bro, that is a horrible
Agree.
answer.
like, I don't think we have enough
Agree to
information
disagree,
about
bro.
that character to determine whether or not it's a child.
Keem, could you?
The funny thing is, you guys.
But I thought it wasn't a child. Why are we agreeing to disagree now? I thought it wasn't. We knew that for a fact. By the way, Rum also was inconsistent in her answers for this. At one moment, she said that it was a misclick, but then she was defending it afterwards. So it's like, even if it was a misclick, you're still defending if you liked it and meant it and admitted to it. So we're all over the place here. This is just a disaster stream, folks. I mean, this is just... You're in the pit of no return here. You have to, if you're gonna call into a stream like this, and this is what you have to defend,
Dude, this stream
wrap
puts
it
the
up.
wall.
Hang up. If you're Tipster in this situation, hang up the phone or don't, because we like watching it.
I don't particularly find this image interesting at all. I don't like that particular art piece at all. So like this notion that I'm like some lolly defender or I'm in favor of the existence of lolly is fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so you say that you don't like the image, right? So I want to ask you, does looking at that image in any way make you feel uncomfortable?
Do I think it's like a really creepy, weird-looking piece? Sure, but I don't think it's lolly.
Okay, so then let me ask you a question. What are the factors that draw
Wait, it's
you?
creepy? Wait, what? I've never heard this take before.
This reminds me of a
What are we
DM
talking
that
about here?
I was DMing Tipster a little bit before this because he was basically being like, oh, I don't know if it's a lolly or whatever, and I'm like, dude, you know pedos are 100% jacking off to that art, and he's like, yeah, just so pedos jerk off to it doesn't mean it's a kid. I'm like, what?
True, I guess.
Wait, but so like pedos
is-
are attractive, but if pedos are attractive,
But if they are attractive, it's probably a
That
kid.
means it looks
That's
enough
probably
like
a kid.
That means
Yeah.
it looks enough like a kid to satisfy their mental
I guess his
urge
argument
of acting
is
to a
like,
kid.
I guess his argument is like, well, technically I could jack off to a toaster. I don't find toasters attractive, but I could try, you know.
I get it, but wait, it'd kind of be hard to just get hard to a toaster. You'd have to be thinking about other shit, right?
So PackGod blew up, got 1 million subs because of a KSI shutout. And Keemstar saw this rising creator and decided to bring him down to our disgusting, filthy shithole of a community. Why is Keem torturing this poor kid that just blew up? PackGod is entering territory that no successful man should ever step foot in.
Is that this is a very creepy, weird looking piece, because we also agree this is a very weird, creepy looking piece. And the reason why we say that is because it looks like a child. So what are the reasons that you're drawing to say that it's a very
Tipster.
weird, creepy looking piece?
Tipster, look, you're defending Rum basically because she's your friend. Then that's the only reason why. This fucking image is lolly. Like, this is a little kid, all right? Like, dressed up in a thong.
A little boy.
Like,
Why, a lot of people
why-
are saying that
why
Keemstar is
do you-
calling him a pedo. He just flat out explains his actual argument right there. That's his actual argument, is
Right.
that you're just being a fucking retard defending your friend.
I defended my friend because I don't think she did anything wrong. That's why. She liked the picture of stylized anime art. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Of what?
Stylized anime
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Dog,
whoa,
this
whoa.
is like the fucking gymnastics tour of all mental gymnastics tours. It's literally drawn child porn, okay?
Yeah.
Stop saying that it's fucking stylized like what? Like,
This is the
literally-
child.
invitational gymnastics.
Yeah, and he's not even saying like, oh, it could be lolly or whatever. He's just saying like definitively it's not. Like he's not even in between.
It's literally animated child pornography. And it's
Yes.
like, anybody that defends this shit, is, oh, Moody, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Motherfucker, it is what is it looking like? Oh, but it's seriously 10,000 years old. Shut the fuck up. Your hard drive needs to be fucking searched, okay? Not only does your hard drive need to be searched, U.S. Marshals need to fucking show up at your house tomorrow, okay? Because you are a fucking weird person, dude. I don't give a fuck, alright? There's no goddamn reason. Listen, there are some things in life that no matter what side of the world you're on, you all can just fucking agree it's weird, okay?
Yeah.
Wally is just weird.
Look,
Okay?
I mean,
She's
I
not-
feel like a lot of people are getting caught up on like I don't know. I'm not like trying to shit on Tommy, but his stream is the one I saw, so it's on the back of my mind. A lot of people were saying stuff like, "All right, well, sexualized. What does that mean? Define that." And like, lolicon, what I thought was like little girls getting fucked, and that's bad. It's like, look, not everything Shadman drew was like an actual sexual act, but everyone turned around and went, yeah, this is obviously lolly, fuck Shadman. The bar that it needed to be, like, the bar that it needed to cross to be lolly was lower for Shadman than it is in this case, and it's kind of weird.
Dude, Shadman's drawing of like Keemstar's daughter isn't even like pornographic, right? It's just like, it has one of those faces where it's like the nutting face or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It literally would hit everyone's definition of sexualized, but we're now like changing the definition of sexualized to make this argument more palatable here.
It's like some weird contrarian shit when at the end of the day, look, like just use common fucking sense, okay?
Yeah.
We all know what it is, all right? Like we're not like even people that have just been born the other day are on the same fucking page. Just be on the same page, all right? Like stop this. It's literally contrarian sake for the sake of being a fucking contrarian. Like this whole like Tipster saying this is just like no. Stop it.
What the fuck? 28-year-old tipster. Oh god, I'm gonna mooch. Devours 10 quadruple cheeseburgers. Doesn't care about anything. Practices body positivity. Hasn't left his titanium forged chair for a month. 10 hours. Who made this shit? Accidentally defends Lolly. Fakes reaching his daily fitness goal? Nick! Nick! We fucked up! No!
That wasn't real. The
That's
daily
not real!
fitness goal was fake. We made that up.
We
made that up.
That's... Wait, what do you mean? Wait.
Shut up, Vaush. We
Hold on.
made that up.
Nick,
We made it up.
didn't we literally go on Tipster's Twitter and we found 4 pictures that look the exact same?
I edited it. I told everyone I edited it, and it's fake, and you should remember that it is fake. I made it.
I just can't remember off the top of my
Tipster's
head.
not
And I
divorced,
feel like it
guys.
was...
Look at that Apple Watch on his arm there. See the fucking rings aren't complete.
Fitbit? Wait, is that the same
Wait,
image?
what the
Just pasted
fuck?
on? Dude, it's
Why?
the image that Nick reposted over and over.
What
Dude, I went so hard on that meme. Like, I actually took other tweets and then I replaced the picture of the Fitbit with other older pictures of the
Okay.
Fitbit.
It was all the same.
So the dates lined up and everything. And then I rewrote different captions.
Jesus Christ. I can't wait to get so many comments being like, wow, you're such a bad friend. Shut the fuck up, bitch. It's entertainment. And also, this is what I would actually tell Tipster. Being real for a second, this is what I really think, okay? You're getting the real deal, okay? I'm over this shit. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking say how I really feel. And if people get fucking mad, I don't give a fuck, all right? I think Edwin is a fucking psychopath, and I think Tipster is a simp. He needs to stop. It's just the reality.
She liked a picture of stylized anime art. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
But you're saying that you think the picture...
I genuinely think this is the commentary community just doing what they always do and trying to make a big deal out of something that's nothing.
Well, hold up though, Tipster, because you're saying that you think that the picture is creepy and unsettling. You're saying that. You're agreeing that...
Yeah, because it's not art that I find particularly interesting.
Okay, but why
this
is
particular
it...
piece is
Okay,
not
you could
something
say,
that I
you
find
could say
interesting.
it's... You could say it's...
Okay. The chat
So
pointing
it's
out...
creeping and unsettling because he doesn't like it. Wait, so if
Yeah.
I don't like art, that means it's automatically creepy.
bad art, or it's not a well-drawn piece. But what makes you say that it's creepy and it's unsettling, right? You're saying the words creepy and unsettling. So what is leading you to come to that conclusion?
Because again, it's not a piece that I'm fond of. I don't like this particular art piece.
So are you not fond of it?
Because it looks like a fucking child.
He's just not fond of it, dude.
Oh man, dude. Oh Jesus, this is so fucking sad, bro. Like, honest
This
to
is
God.
not a piece I'm fond of. My cock didn't even get hard at all. Not even 20%. Not even a little chub came out of Tipster's pants when he looked at this art.
What makes you?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that particular art piece. I don't understand how hard that is to understand.
Well, no, it's really hard to understand.
Wait,
because
Tipster.
if I look at someone, right?
Tipster, are you saying that this picture is creepy?
Yeah, I think it's a little weird, sure.
Oh no.
But again, like if we come down to the
you have to go one way or the other, right? You have to be like, this is totally fine and normal, or this is totally weird and perverted. You can't give a middle of the road nuanced take on this. That's just not. It's just impossible. You can't.
There ain't no fence sitting when it comes to child porn, kids. It's all bad. Okay, it's all illegal. Stay far fucking away from it.
Even if you don't think it's child porn and you want to give a nuanced middle of the road take, you can't. Not on this.
Okay, listen. This is like the best example. If I walked into my kid's room, all right, and like he was like looking at Loli and shit, immediately like disowned, out of the house, not my kid anymore, goodbye, rip bozo, we're done. That's just kind of the thing, all right? Like fucking it's over. Like, this is just one of those things where it's like, listen, I get the arguments, right? It's animated, there's no harm being done, but it's like, what is the purpose of looking at this to gratify yourself, you know? Like, that's the question that I have to ask, right? Like, if you look at Loli, why? Why does this gratify you is the question I have to ask.
Right.
It's like, you're clearly looking at an image of somebody that's under the age of consent. So, like, let's not fucking pretend. Like, you're looking at something that is it should be very illegal, right? Yes, it's animated. And yes, I know no actual human being is harmed. I'm not a fucking retard. Listen, I'm not like a no-fap, like, crazy dude, but it's like, I know that pornography is a drug, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, if you consume a bit of it, what gets you off week 1 isn't going to be able to get you off week 7, right? Like, you have to get it harder and harder and harder. What is the next stage after Loli? That's the question I'm asking, right? Like, what the fuck?
Where do you go? Yeah, exactly. That's a good question. Where does it go beyond that? Does it just stay in the pictures, or does it go into the real deal?
Watching,
yeah.
Like you
start
at some point.
Do you keep justifying so much that you justified yourself into being a pedo?
But why is it weird?
I feel like we're just going in circles.
I want to know. I just want a better explanation.
No.
I want to know why it's weird.
Let me say my point. Let me say my point here. The reason why I agreed to come into this call is because you guys are representing this as if I'm in favor of the existence of Lolly, and I'm simply not. I'm not a consumer of Lolly content. I'm not a creator of Lolly content. I despise people who do consume that kind of content, all right? We just had a difference of interpretation as to whether or not this particular piece was Lolly.
But you do realize the reason that we're saying this is because you're openly defending someone who's liking pictures that are, according to you, creepy.
Because I don't think they did anything wrong. My whole point at the very start of this was I don't think she did anything wrong.
Come on, dude, Tipster. If I were to look at a guy, right? If I were to go to the police, right, and I'll say, okay, yo, this guy right here, he is creepy and he's unsettling, right? And they asked me why, I'd be like, because maybe he tried touching me in a weird way, or maybe he said some really weird thing to me. I wouldn't say just because he's creepy. That's what you're saying. You're basically saying it's creepy just because he's creepy. No, just be honest. Just be honest. It's creepy and unsettling.
I am being honest with you. I've been honest this whole time. There's a reason my position on this stance here hasn't changed, because I am being honest.
Why can't you just admit, though, that the reason why it's creepy and unsettling is because it looks like a child? Like, that's the only bridge that we're failing to connect here.
No.
It's creepy and unsettling to you because it looks like a fucking lewd child. That's what it looks like. You're literally saying that. If it didn't look like that, then it wouldn't be creepy or unsettling to you at all. Like, you're literally admitting to it without admitting to it.
I don't know. I just feel like we're going around in circles here because I've given my position on this.
Oh, no! Answer the question, motherfucker. No, dude. Does he really get away with this? Please tell me they don't let him get away with this. Please.
Well, Keem confronts him later on the Xylee stream. After that takes place after.
Dude, hold on. Let me listen to more and then I'll talk.
Okay. I'm not.
Okay.
I feel the way I feel about it, and it is what it is.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just really pissed. I'm just really pissed that people are.
No! Stop! You can't walk away from that question. Just everything Tipster's doing in this debate is like the worst answer possible. It's like, no. They asked you a direct question, which is fair, which leads off of what Tipster just said. If you agree that the art is weird and you're willing to concede in some areas, why can't you just not admit that it's a child? That is a logical conclusion to what Tipster has said. But he backs out, I guess. And I guess they don't pin him down, or maybe they pin him down later, or on Xylee's stream. I don't know, man. This is just fucking crazy. Chris the Narc. Apparently, Flam is fighting Tipster on Twitter right now. That's right.
Day one. Day one. Couldn't help himself.
Can I have my Twitter back so I can engage with this, please?
Day one. He could not help himself. All right, so the first tweet I saw him write, it's Tipster on February 15th, right? February 15th, this is like 10 days ago. He goes, one of my biggest criticisms of the commentary community is a lack of openness to the concept of redeemability. I'm all for criticizing people who have bad takes, but what is the point of giving criticism if you're unwilling to allow those people you criticize back into the community? And then Flamenco, what was this, like minutes after he gets unbanned, finds it a 10-day-old Tipster tweet.
This was like, minutes after he started tweeting again, by the way. So as soon as he's come back to Twitter in like a year.
Weird how you come to this conclusion in the span of 3 weeks or whatever. And then Tipster's like, did you just look up a week-old tweet as soon as you got your account back? And he's like, no, it just showed up in my feed. So Tipster gave him a which is a famous quote from Flamenco. And Flamenco's like, also, my deflection there. So Flamenco backs around and goes, well, Tipster, you seem to be deflecting with your And then Tipster comes in with, "Don't you have another stream about Ralph or Keffals to do?" And then Flamenco's like, something dumb drama involving a busty e-girl. Which was kind of
You mad?
You mad the fuck?
Should I be?
Should I be?
I don't know, bro. You seem kind of mad. This is the worst Twitter conversation I've ever seen in my life. Holy.
Well, hey, man, if you think I should be mad with this whole little shit show
Every
last
possible
week.
response there was horrible.
Yeah, dude. Oh, God.
Holy shit, man.
Can somebody send does anyone have the screenshot of two retards fighting?
I am dying right now. This is just too fucking amazing. Holy shit, dude. Oh wait, but we gotta read Flamenco's reply.
Well, hey, I guess if you think I should be mad with this whole little shit show last week, I guess I could understand your reasoning on that.
And then I'll guarantee Tipster quote tweeted this. Yes, he did. Well, why does this guy always act so smug when every engagement he has just makes him seem more and more like random weems from Recess? But a great reference there, Tipster. Great reference. All right, back to, so in case you guys enjoyed the, because that's what we needed right now in the middle of this entire segment. We needed Flamenco to come back to Twitter and then engage with a fight with Tipster.
Your own Tip. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, Chad. W Flam or W Tipster? Which one?
Yeah, wait, we need a poll.
Or to turn this into Tipster likes Lolly and Tipster defends Lolly. No, I fucking don't.
Okay, well, Tipster, let me try to.
I think it's really fucked up that I really think it's fucked up that you would put it that way, Keem. Comparing me to fucking Flamenco. Like, what kind of shit is that, bro?
Well, let me try to help you. Wait. Let me try to help you.
Literally, fuck you for that.
No,
genuinely fuck you for that, Keem.
Let me try to help you, Tipster. Wait, Pack. Wait. Tipster, let me try to help you.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna talk. Just hear what I have to say and then respond. All right. You're saying it's weird. You're saying it's gross or uncomfortable or whatever you're saying, right? Because you know there's something wrong with this image. All right. The problem is your friend is being attacked. And you have loyalty to your friends, so you're trying to defend your friend, right? But in this case, you lost. You lost on Twitter. You lost with your other friends. You lost with me. You lost Pat God. You lost the audience. Everyone disagrees with you.
I genuinely don't care about what people think about me on this issue because of the fact that I've seen them try to go after people over this exact issue in the past, and I disagreed with them then, and I disagree with them now. This is about people liking stylized anime.
They were actually right back then too.
Art. And people try to turn it into pedophilia. And I think it's like fucking gross how people are always on a fucking pedo hunt to try and label people as pedophiles.
Yeah, what
and
the
it's
fuck?
Like,
Why is Mr. Girl
like
going on a pedo hunt against
art?
Tipster?
This is fucking retarded. And I'm sorry, I just agree with you guys, and fuck you for trying to turn this into Tipster likes Lolly and Tipster endorses
What am I
Lolly.
supposed to think? What am I supposed to
Tipster.
think when you're saying that you're gonna fucking die on this hill, Tips? Now he left. He fucking left. He's saying, I will die on...
That was pretty nice.
Very charitable. I feel like he gave him he gave him an out.
That was pretty nice.
And he didn't take it.
Yeah. Now later that same night, I think he goes on Xylee's stream with Tipster. And
so we watched
Keem
both.
decides to go anti-charitable. He decides to go the opposite approach.
This is clearly like an original character drawn by this artist, and we don't know enough about this character to come to that conclusion. Now, if people think it looks like a child, then they can make the argument, okay, I think this looks like a child, and that's fine. It's a difference of opinion at that point. And I've even gone on record. No, Keemstar, let me finish. Let me finish, motherfucker.
Let him finish.
Oh my god, Xylee, my ears, please.
Holy fuck.
I have gone on record on Doc's show to say that if it comes out that this artist says that this is a child, I will concede that yes, okay, they're identifying it as a child. There's no question about it at that point. But I am not in any way endorsing like the existence of Lolly. No. I don't consume Lolly content. I'm not in favor of the existence of Lolly content. I'm not even saying that this necessarily isn't Lolly.
I've never come on my cat. I've never touched my cat. I've never fucking looked at my cat in a sexual way. I've never come on my cat. Anyone thinks I come on my cat. That's what it sounded like. He's like, I don't accept the I don't like
Wow,
lolly.
man.
I've never supported lolly. I've never even looked at a lolly.
Man, you just crushed him.
But some of those tweets, it was like he was like the expert. It's like, I know this isn't lolly. I can tell you right now. This is very much.
So
It's like, what?
this is just amazing to me. So we need to like just catch up. So Tipster goes on the Keemstar show, Rage quits. Then he goes on Xylee later tonight. Keemstar catches him on Xylee. Now he's in a call with Petty Page, Matt Pitt, Bo Blacks, and Xylee or whatever. I hope she doesn't speak in this, does she?
A bit, but...
Fuck!
That's my whole argument here. We don't know based on the limited information we have at the
But
moment.
Tipster,
No, I'm not moving the goalpost. That has been my stance the whole fucking time. Go look at my tweets.
You said, I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. That was not lolly.
That is not what my tweet said. Go look at my fucking tweet, Keemstar. My tweet said. My tweet said. Keemstar.
One. You have two options.
Keemstar. You misquoted my tweet. You misquoted my fucking tweet, Keemstar.
Okay.
The tweet was.
That tweet was misquoted.
You know what? Yeah, because you
Dude, we're getting a little fucking mad over here. Getting a little spicy on the internet.
A little mad, bro? We're getting the full fucking,
Listen, boys, it appears the situation here has escalated a little bit.
Misquoted my fucking tweet, so I'm trying to tell you what my tweet said. I said the hill that I was dying on is I didn't think Rum did anything wrong. I never said anything like what you said. That's why I'm pissed off right now. You're literally misquoting my tweet.
If it is lolly, and she said that she did something wrong, and she accidentally liked it, right? Then she did do something wrong.
But that's another thing, is you're saying that she said it's lolly, and even she didn't say that.
Yes, she did. What are you talking about?
No, she did not say that. She did not say that she thought it was
She
lolly.
said that looks like a child.
Oh my god!
What she said.
That she liked it by accident.
This is just a disaster so far. Didn't she literally say that? She said it was lolly. Or she says something that meant that it was lolly. I don't give a fuck. Can somebody send me the tweet if anyone knows what exactly?
She said she liked it by mistake, which I guess would imply that, like...
Hey, Augie.
It's a
Where
mistake.
did she say this? I need
Because
this.
it wouldn't be a mistake if it wasn't lolly, right?
I'm going on her account right now. I'm gonna look for it while we listen to this.
There's two options. One, you're into lolly or whatever, and you're defending this shit. Or two.
Okay. Fuck you, Keemstar. Literally, fuck you.
Keem, he's not saying he's never said that he likes lolly.
Dude, can I ask you a question? How come I have to shut up and let him talk, but when I'm talking, it's like, whoa, Keem, no.
Because you literally said that I like this shit and I'm into lolly, so fuck you, Keemstar. Literally, fuck you.
Or two, all right? A girl, one of your e-thoughts or e-whores that you have a crush on or whatever, got in trouble and you want to white knight her to the point where you were willing to white knight somebody to defend lolly. Like, what the fuck?
Here's what he
not
said.
defending lolly,
Hold on, everybody. This is my goddamn show. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus, Xylee.
You could...
Fucking flashbang, bro.
Word of advice, all right? As a professional streamer, especially in your sphere, you do not have to talk when there's interesting conversation going on there. It's okay every once in a while. You're live every day. You can sit back and let people who aren't on your channel every day have an interesting conversation. You don't have to interject and justify your existence in the conversation. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing that out there, all right? Just a little bit of advice.
I was just saying, bro, this is like a flashbang going off in my fucking ears.
Yeah, like a vocal flashbang.
Yeah. It's streamers, especially streamers that go live often, they need to understand they don't have to speak 24/7 if there's speaking going on already. I've always
how
felt
are they gonna
like
feed their bruised egos? Come on now. What the fuck?
Dumpy, the biggest man in town.
Yo, I think Tipster likes little girls and anime.
Okay, whoa, dude, chill. Hey, we're being charitable here. You need to be charitable.
I am being charitable. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, my bad.
I said I think. What?
Is the post lolly?
I mean, like, I guess it is. I have no idea. Like,
okay,
as soon as it was like brought to my attention that it was in my likes, I just went and unliked it, and I didn't think anything of it.
I guess it is. That's a horrible answer too. That is actually the worst answer. Now I guess it. Could you imagine somebody asked you if you liked child porn and you were like, I mean, I guess, but I mean, I unliked it.
I mean, you know, there's a. I mean, you have to really look at the implications of the background and the material, right? Like, you don't know the full context.
Well, you know,
Guys.
even if she did accidentally like the tweet too, this is how you respond to it. If she really did just innocently like the tweet, thinking that it was regular art, not realizing that this could actually be, you know, child porn adjacent, okay? If she realized that after getting called out for it, she could have just been like, whoa, okay, I don't support this at all. I'm gonna unfollow this artist or just make sure this never happens again. I'm sorry, guys. I do not like this shit at all. You don't just be like, I guess it's lolly.
I guess it was kind of maybe bad.
No,
I
here's
just
the-
liked it
What?
anyway, lol.
All right. We're gonna do like role play. Ask me the question. I'll give you the answer.
Muta, did you like lolly on your Twitter?
Fuck no, dude. That shit's gross as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I accidentally liked the lolly and like it was kind of hot, but like I accidentally did it and it was kind of cute and I took off to it, but like it's actually.
Yeah,
Listen, I came to it, but I imagined the older version of it. You know what I mean? So it's okay, right?
Yeah, when I was jacking to it, I accidentally pressed like.
No?
I'm sorry.
Well, when this drawing was made, I was also under the age of 18, so
You
technically.
see, I had adult porn on my other monitor, and I had Twitter open, and I elbowed it and hit like by accident. But I'm sorry, I was jerking off to real adult porn over here.
He said, and I quote, I stand by my take. Rump Dump did nothing wrong. I will die on that hill. That's what he said. The
I will
hill
die
he was
on that
going to-
hill.
It had nothing
Yep.
to do with Lolly. It said Rump did nothing wrong.
Yeah, but she admits that it was wrong.
Okay.
You lost. What?
Okay.
What the fuck was that? Okay.
Okay.
She accidentally liked the tweet. She did that last night on Now Recording. But this is where I think Tipster's fucking up. Tipster should have stopped it right there. And
She sounds so
Tipster,
mad.
love you to death, dude. You know I love you to death. And I sat up here and preached how good of a friend you are. And I know you're not into Lottie or any of that other pedo shit, okay? But you need to stop white knighting for people and let them defend themselves. Because if you wouldn't have white knighted so hard, so fast, this shit...
I'm on fixing to holler. Oh, this shit makes me want to become Ethan Ralph.
But again, not to be on Tipster's defenders team over here, I just think that there's nothing that I can see on this profile that is indicative of somebody who is creating lolly-specific content. And if they're not,
Dude, hold
then
on,
what
pause.
needs to tell
Just
you
like my head, pause. This really sounds like a really retarded version of a UN convention talk or something. Like you got every other country.
Who are these? Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Every country is represented in the lolly tipster discussion.
Oh my
Yeah, like
God.
every country is coming in right now.
Why do they all sound so different? You know what I mean? It's like, what?
So like,
It's so funny.
that this person is lolly?
don't
Is it the
think it-
absence of breast? And if it is, then we need to address
The absence of breasts.
why the
Oh my
absence
God.
of breast makes you think that a person is a minor.
The artist tweeted
That
out.
was literally
and I
the
know
argument I was making.
I know the translation.
I already
kind
showed
of
it,
rough,
King,
but the
yeah.
artist, right? But the artist tweeted out that like it's hard to make a child look adult or something like that, right? So it's like, dude, obviously this is like a lolly type thing. I don't understand. It makes no sense that any YouTuber, right, that's been covering this stuff, that it's familiar with flamenco and also the shit.
Hey,
that's
can you
happening
pause
in
for
the
one
community,
second?
it doesn't
Familiar
make
with
for any-
flamenco? What the fuck?
Hey guys,
he's familiar with flamenco.
That should not be a sentence Keemstar just said. What's up, Nick?
I'm trying to send you something right now. I actually just got some leaked stuff, and being the residential commentary degenerate leaker, I just wanted to send it to you.
Oh, yes.
What's the easiest way to do that? Can I send? Oh, actually, it went through Discord. Just download that and put that in your browser. Inshallah, my brothers, we are brothers in arms once again.
Before I move on, let me make this crystal fucking clear. I do not like lolly content. I do not approve of the creation or consumption of lolly content, and I do not defend lolly content under any circumstances. I have never defended the existence of lolly content, and I never will.
I have never received explicit images from any underage individual. I have never sent explicit images to any underage individual.
Please show the
I have
Shane
never
Dawson
made
tweet, too.
travel arrangement with ulterior motives with any underage individual.
brothers,
I have
this
never
is
been
insane.
touched or touched in any shape or form any underage individual. And I have never had conversations with only the intention to groom an underage individual
God.
or take advantage of.
Oh.
Oh damn! Fuck.
That was frightening.
What a law, boys. That was disgusting.
Brothers in arms once again.
Why am I being linked to flamenco tweet? Oh my god. Tipster blocked Flamenco! Flamenco W chat.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
I thought I was the mad one. Yeah, because he did say you mad. And then he blocked him.
Wait a minute.
You mad and then he blocked.
Tipster, you can't say you mad.
And he blocked.
Damn, bro, this is just sad as fuck.
Alright, let's keep going.
For any buddy in commentary to go out and be like, I'm gonna die on this hill, they did nothing wrong. It doesn't make
Again,
sense.
you're saying that
It's
I'm
so
dying on a
clear.
hill that I didn't say I was
It's
dying
so
on.
clear that that was a child image. It's so crystal clear to everyone. The only reason why you were willing to die on the hill is because you have this weird fucking simp thing with all these girls, bro, and it's causing you to
Okay,
ruin
so
your own-
Keem has changed his answer now. And Keem before was like, you're just defending your friends. Now Keem is like, you're defending women. Exactly.
Yeah.
Finally.
He was doing the nice approach, but then he's like, fuck it, I'm calling them
We're getting to the point here. The meat and potatoes. The steak
I don't even
and
get it. You don't even get fucking like just.
the steak and potatoes.
Own fucking career.
And Tip's
You could
not
be
even
mad at
getting
me, you could
nudes
block
from
me, you
them.
could black
Okay, if that's the argument that this is a simp thing, then why did I make the same defense for Lyrics?
Let me
I
finish.
didn't like Lyrics. We didn't get along. I made the
Let me
same
finish.
fucking defense for him.
Please let me finish.
Now I agree with the allegations against Lyrics.
All right. You
Go
can
ahead.
block everybody, all your so-called friends. You can block all these fucking people. But what you really need to do is block these stupid fucking bitches. These stupid bitches, because the pussy power or the little titties or whatever got into you to fucking create this whole stir, that is the fucking reason. Or
Holy
you like
shit.
Lolly, A or B. Either you're fucking boycotting these
hold on.
Wait.
I posted a picture, right?
No, let Tipster speak. Why would you interject there? What is he
This
even
is why.
talking about?
This is like I'm gonna be meta for like a second.
What's
This
up?
is why they say everybody in this community is a pedophile, because when you look at an obvious picture of an art, like a sexualized child drawn in art, we have to have a Twitch panel about it. Like it's crazy. This
Why
is why
there
everyone thinks
that's
we're
a good
child
thing.
groomers.
Why is there this
We need
panel
to-
of people?
we need
You're a
17-person
pedophile. Admit
panel
it.
to
Admit
explain
you're a
this.
pedophile. Tipster's like, no, guys, I'm sorry. It's not pedophile. You're a pedophile now. And then they have to fucking shame him for like.
Yeah, so you gotta do all the whole mental gymnastics trying to fucking like. It's
amazing.
wrong, okay? It's wrong. That's it. Boom, done.
Yeah, that's why it's
what's your
so
show's name? Get real? Yeah, get fucking real. It's bad, okay? There you go. It's that easy, motherfucker.
They're
You
just
fucking
bullying
suck.
Tipster right now.
Yeah, Jesus, bro.
They need to cut him some slack. You know, Tipster. Everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, Augie's shitting on Tipster." Listen, okay, this stream right here is just—it's like when you watch the gladiators in ancient Rome. Like you watch the lions eat the slaves. That's what you're watching right now.
No,
You
you're
know?
watching the lion makers fucking steal the child slave. That's what,
Oh my god.
Creep show art, right? She has been making
Why are we talking about creep show art? I want to talk about Tipster.
artwork for a long time. I had a podcast called The
Paige
Petty
was high in the
Podcast.
stream and just
In that
fucking
picture,
interjected
there was
random
me
shit.
and
Nothing
another
she says is
creator
irrelevant
who is
to
named.
I'm
If you
so
want to skip
glad
past.
you just said that.
In
Roar,
gesture at the
yeah.
bottom is
Chat.
Marco Indigo. She has no. Granted, we are more a woman.
What the problem
Yeah,
is.
she's
The
basically
problem
just trying to
is-
say, do we know it's Lolly? Like,
guys, if you
The
guys hate
problem is,
LollyCon,
guys-
roar for me in the chat. Roar in the chat if you hate Lolly.
Okay, groomer.
The problem is, guys, we don't know if it's like amazing take.
Yeah, just because she has small tits doesn't mean she is a child. It's, okay, shut the fuck up. It's not just the tits. It looks. It's a child. It's a kid.
You know, I'm so
Gross.
glad we have Paige in here to bring the conversation back to normal. You know. Anyway.
Agree with the idea that Tipster was looking
Okay,
at
that's
this from
all
a
I'm-
different perspective.
This chat is dumb as fuck, Nick. I can't believe you just trolled all of them.
Yeah,
And
you
to
got
post-
all of them to say like RAR XD.
You just got my entire
Augie's
chat.
fan base looks
Dude, and then you
gay.
ask, oh,
Nick,
look,
you
Lion
just got
Maker's
my
literally in the
entire chat to come out as gay. What
Lion
the fuck?
Maker's in the chat.
Wow,
Lion Maker's
dude.
literally in chat.
Dude, this will have serious repercussions for Augie's Cozy TV account. Now this whole
Do
thing.
you guys understand how? Do you guys hold on? Do you guys understand? How, no. Oh wait, I gotta say this. Do you guys understand how fucking crazy this is? Nick basically just said, "Guys, if you're not a pedophile, suck a dick," and then everyone in the chat's like, "Fucking."
Oh, Just say nothing. What?
You guys. Sorry,
you
Muda.
can just say nothing. You can just do nothing instead of like slurping on cock to prove you ain't peeing.
No, Muda, you cut Muda off when he's like, "Is that the real Lion Maker?" And you're like, "Nah, he comes here all the time. Let me talk about what I want to talk about."
Lion Maker comes here all the time.
Oh my god. No.
I want you to roar for me. Get out there,
Now-
open the window, and roar.
Now I'm a fair person. I'll ask questions to all. Lion Maker, is Tipster a pedophile? Answer the question honestly. Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Well, Mr. Girl already said that it's a lolly.
Well, we need a round table. You know,
We need a second
here's the deal.
pedo confirmation.
The call right now is Xylee, Petty Page, Matt Pitt. It should not be these people. It should be Mr. Girl, Vito, Lion Maker,
Red Kiwi, Zero.
Vito's gonna be like, Vito's gonna be like, why'd you put me in there, bro? What the fuck? Okay, anyway.
The only thing I am up here for is Tipster needs to get off of this hard-headed shit and understand that he went too fast, too furious on this shit.
The piece that y'all are missing
Too
is that
fast
I've
and
made.
furious? That's your defense of Tipster, is that he was too fast and furious?
That's the worst one out of all the Fast and the Furious
honest
movies.
to God, you should be banned just for saying that.
He
you
was
fucking
hot and
retarded.
ready.
You're going Fast 5 in this bitch or something.
dude.
Like, come on. Like,
No,
what?
Drop like a Tokyo Drift or something. You fucking.
This guy's
idiot.
pulling a Hobbs and Shaw right now.
Yeah.
Made this defense before of lyrics and other people. You guys are making it as if it's just a rum thing. It's not just a rum thing. I have bumped heads with the commentary community and their interpretation of what is considered lolly for like at least a year now.
So you mean normal people community? Wait. So what? I'm pretty sure any normal person would say that's a lolly. So he's been butting heads with people on the definition of a lolly for years.
Went too hard for me before. When Alex made that stupid ass fucking comment about how boring.
Alex, you know that in the chat?
Fucking rip my goddamn eardrums out. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, just skip it when Keem talks.
Hey, Alex, Xylee's after you.
Gotta be some fucking
I
AI.
am, and
just,
how
like,
much of a
blanks his
shit
voice
fucking
out.
content creator.
Yeah, like a reverse synthesizer, like put it in the synthesizer.
By the
and
way-
it deletes anything that sounds like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to announce, of course, in the show, we are friends. Everyone who's been mentioned on the show tonight, Xylee, Tipster, Zero, Tacto, we're all friends, okay? Relax. We're just friends.
Line maker.
Here I am.
Yeah.
You went too. I mean, I
Yeah.
appreciated that you defended me, and I do appreciate that. But you went too hard on that. So what did I do? I went on Twitter and said, "Listen, if nobody likes me, if people don't like me, that's fine. Don't like me. Not everybody can like me. But you even went too hard on that. It's what you do. Every time you go to defend somebody, you go too fucking hard when it's not even worth going.
Sorry, I didn't skip because I thought she would be done. Every time in my head I think she's done, she's not. So my
No,
apologies.
just keep skipping until you hear like a
In her
man's
defense,
voice.
she's right.
Yeah,
In that situation,
I just
she's
don't want to
right.
hear it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, literally, dude, honestly, unironically, just skip until you hear a man's voice. Like,
True. Yes.
the two women, Petty Page and Xylee in here, they just are not the most well spoken.
Yes. Yes.
This is not the first time one of these little e-thoughts in your community got you in trouble.
Keem.
Wasn't it just like a month ago, this April girl
This
or
isn't
whatever the
about
fuck her name
e-thoughts,
was?
Keem. This isn't about
Wait,
e-thoughts, Keem.
let me finish, please. Wasn't it just
It's
a month
about
ago,
e-pals,
like,
bro.
one of these e-thoughts, right, in your community had her son saying the N-word and you got shit for it? Bro,
The
these
N-word?
women that you're white knighting and bringing in your fucking community are causing all this fucking shit on you. Why are you out there defending these dumb bitches? Like, I don't get it.
Okay, to be
dumb
fair,
I don't think Rum is a dumb bitch. I
Okay,
don't
wait
know-
a
I don't
minute. Wait a minute. He did not defend a.
No.
I don't think Rub's a dumb bitch, though.
No. That was his answer?
Simping.
Chad, this is too much. This is
Like,
actually
please
too
don't
much.
call her. Hey, I understand the point, but could you please not use the R slur or the keyword? Thank you.
Dude, that was the word. So Tipster's like, stop defending these dumb bitches. Or sorry, Keem is like, stop defending these dumb bitches. And then Tipster's like, I don't think Rom's a dumb bitch. Oh, stop. No!
Oh, this is making me more misogynistic!
This is making me uncomfortable to watch, but at the same time, it's also, I can't stop, you know? It's like,
It's like a car crash.
The internet didn't want to hear from AP. They wanted to hear from Tipster, because Tipster's the one that put AP on. He's like, I have nothing to do with it. Da, 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 da. Bro, if you can't recognize that these women in the Tipster community are causing him grief and causing him all these fucking problems, and it's not just, it's like obviously his fault because he's the one that's like putting them on and defending them.
Okay,
if you're
Keem.
not recognizing this, you're blind.
I mean, true, but you know. All right, Tipster, what do you have to say?
I don't know. I'm saying that this isn't just about rum, though. I've had this stance before.
God, I think.
No. Okay, what is going on in this cult? See, now it's just getting frustrating. Now it's
so
like
segmented.
Yeah, exactly. So Tipster responds to all of that by just saying, like, I gotta hear that again. I'm sorry. That was just
this stance before.
Well, he's
It's
just
just not-
saying
it's
that
not
he
about
like
rum.
defends. Yeah, he's saying that he defends the point regardless, like if it's lyrics or rum. So it's not about him having ehos. Like,
But
that
they're both
ehos
bad. What made this so much worse and made it a bigger deal than what was needed was you going hard like that.
Ew.
Defending her.
Going
Because,
hard?
listen,
Yeah, he did
if
go
she
hard for
accidentally
her.
liked it, fuck it.
Get
People do
hard.
that shit all the time. And that's all she had to do was go out and say it. That's why I went to your DM and say, let Rum defend herself. That's why I said that, because I saw what road you were going down. I saw how you were defending her going, yo.
Why does it have
And
to be
that's
such
why
a
I DM'd
fucking intervention, bro? Like, you know what you should, you know Tipster should done? Just after he's done doing streams and playing video games and doing the bullshit, just sign off. Just log off and fuck off, do something else, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Go out. Doesn't this guy, just go out and have a beer or something. Jesus Christ, dude.
It is fucking funny though, because they do all of these streams now just become like, hey, we want to help you, but also milk you for content, but help you and stuff like that. Like, I've done cringe intervention streams before, like, in the sense of like, I've done it, I think, twice, if I had to remember. The only one I can think of is the Flamenco stream. But to be fair, I was only doing the intervention publicly because Flamenco did his shit publicly. So it didn't make sense. Like, I'm not gonna fucking, I'll just, talk to you in private. It's like, no, motherfucker. If you bear us up publicly and I want to confront you on it, I'm gonna do it publicly. But it wasn't just, let me get a panel of people and we can all surround you and fake pretend to help you while we spit on you instead. But it's just so gay.
Yeah.
Yo, Muto,
Yeah,
what's your advice to the chat for how you're such a massive YouTuber but you stay out of like controversy? Like,
Oh, just don't be retarded. Like, log the fuck off and
Yeah.
go outside and get like, bro. If somebody if somebody wants to start shit with me over stupid stuff, I sign off and go out for a beer. Okay, that's it. That's
Yeah.
all I do. It's literally the action. It's like then they can just tart over the internet all they want all night. I'm outside having a good fucking time.
yeah, this is also what I'm learning too, is like not everything needs to be addressed or like responded to. Like not everything needs to be talked. I mean, there are things that should be talked about, right? But look, if I'm saying if one of my friends gets busted doing weird shit and I want to say anything, it's either negative or nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, just why get involved? Why insert yourself? It doesn't make any sense. It's just a hassle that you're signing up for that isn't necessary. Just so many things or whatever. But I don't want this stream to turn into the intervention stream we just made fun of. You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck it. You know? I don't know, man. That's just my thing. It's like, look, these weird fucking hoes need to go. And you need to stop getting so invested in everyone's shit, because it just gets you into too much fucking trouble. That's what happens with all these YouTubers. I mean, you think about all these YouTubers that get like busted doing some crazy shit. It's always because they're too in their fans' shit. They're getting involved inside of them, and it shouldn't happen. You know?
Yeah, fucking YouTubers getting involved inside of their fan.
Yeah. And it needs to stop.
You
Oh,
went
you've
out
been
too
saying
much
this for 2
involvement.
years? Well, guess what? I'll say it again. Because, the message isn't getting out there. I don't know. It's just like people... The other thing... I think the reason why I say that so much is because people always ask, why is this happening? Why is Tipster gay? Why is Tipster fucking up? Why is this happening? What's going on? Why did Edwin do that? I don't fucking know, dude. Probably because this. Probably because when you're a fucking YouTuber, you get too invested in people's shit online. It falls apart. I don't think you're supposed... The more that I grow up, the more that I'm realizing, I don't think human beings are supposed to be friends online. I'm starting to realize maybe this is something that just isn't supposed to happen. Like before, I had a middle of the road take on it where I was just like, well, yeah, you can have friends IRL and you can have friends online. No offense to you guys, because I love you guys, but it's like I'm beginning to understand the older I get that you're actually not supposed to be friends with anybody on the internet. It's just too... It's not even that it's too risky. It's just unnatural. It's not supposed to happen. Am I crazy or am I reel me back in?
I think it depends the context, honestly. Yeah, it really depends the context. I don't think it's healthy for like Tipster to be like talking with these group of people online all the time, every day, you know, to replace like IRL friend group or whatever. But if you like talk with people occasionally, like we talk occasionally, but there's sometimes where I go like without talking with Augie for like a couple weeks. It's not like I notice, you know, or care. It's just that we have our own lives. But we're still friends. But we're also doing other things.
Well,
like, we're not like.
To be fair, I have met you guys in
online.
person, so you know, with y'all specifically, it is a little bit different because I have established an IRL connection with you guys. But like with these fucking internet people, I feel like that's the fucking. I feel like this is just something that I can no longer even say like, oh, I mean, sure, you can have internet friends. Just make sure you have
It's an
real friends to
emotional
balance them out.
connection, not a
No,
sexual one.
I'm becoming Metacurian in my thinking. Okay, like. I'm gonna start wearing the hats and fucking preaching everything because honestly, it seems that that's the case.
I just don't. I think it's about the amount of people, right? Like I think Tipster becomes friends with people too fast, and when he decides to become friends with people, he becomes like very invested in it, and it's not natural as a human to have
like somebody that
100
doesn't
friends
have
you're
it's
invested
like-
in. Yeah.
I feel like it's like somebody just doesn't have fucking friends in real life, and it's like you're just substituting this like IRL connection for fucking, you know, internet shit. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
it should be additive. It should be additive, not substitute.
Yeah,
Right?
like I have like here's the thing, like I love people that I know on the internet, but it's like unless I know you, unless I met you in real life, then it's different, right? Then it's like okay, then we're kind of like friends.
Exactly.
I'm your business partner. It's like different. Then there's like a group of friends that I see every day, right? Like I see every weekend that I go out to the city for, right? Like these are the people that are in my close life. I've known them since college. I've known them since high school. And we're like bros, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's totally separate from the internet life. Those are people that I know more than anyone on the internet. And like, if I'm gonna die on a hill for somebody, it's gonna be for somebody that I've seen in real life, that I hang out with in real life, that I know on a personal level, that I don't just talk to on Discord.
Yeah, like a
you know?
high school friend or like, you know, someone for like, you've been through shit with, you know?
And specifically as a content creator with internet friends, like a lot of the time, like sometimes people are going to be friends with you either subconsciously or consciously because of your YouTube channel and your work, and now your work is tied into this friendship and stuff like that. Whereas if you have IRL friends, typically you met them before you became bigger online, or you know them not because you're an online content creator, so it's like they just see you as you. They see him as Robert, not Tipster, you know? That's what...
Jesus, that like threw me for... When you said his first name, I was like, oh.
yeah, I don't know, I mean...
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, like my
That's
friends
Bob.
don't call me Bo Blacks, you know? I'm Josh, right?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah,
but people online call me Bo... I mean,
don't know,
Augie
people
still
IRL
calls me
always-
Bo Blacks.
People
you know?
IRL always use my internet name. It's weird.
I don't know. People only call
I don't
me
know. This is the other thing I'll say, and we can move on or whatever, but I'll say this about internet friends. I feel like the problem with internet friendships is also like, there's something about internet people that just attracts negativity, you know what I mean? And whether or not they're a negative person or not, when you start becoming friends with these people, you almost by default build alliances, and then there's conflict, and then there's drama, and then there's people also leak shit all the time for their friends because they don't give a fuck about leaking something from somebody they met only online. So that's why everyone just leaks all their fucking private DMs, like just on every possible topic of their fucking life, because people have no connection to anyone they talk to online, so they don't care.
Do you think
Why should
it's
they?
like weird for Tom when people actually like if someone calls him Tom IRL and not Brian?
Okay, dude. Yeah, that is pretty weird. I mean, why don't they call him by his real name, you know?
Wait, was that not public?
Oh, nah. You doxed him. Now I don't feel bad for doxing you on Twitter and getting banned over it.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Yeah,
You know-
guys, Turkey Tom's full name is Brian Martin.
Or do we want to do Tipster's response to the stuff?
I mean, it's only 12
Yes.
minutes.
Yes.
We do?
Yes, it's better than
Okay,
anything
fuck
we
it.
watched.
Fuck
It's
it,
better than
fuck it.
everything we watched.
All right. Tips, ladies and gentlemen, Tipster's response.
Hey everyone, Tipster here, and I wanted to take a moment to respond to the situation that unfolded on Twitter a few days ago and kind of give my thoughts on the matter. In the past, when situations have gone on involving me, I have just kind of taken it laying down and allowed people to kind of come to their own conclusions or whatever.
In the past, I've taken it right up the ass. Today, no more. I'm a big man now.
Assy, I feel like he responds to every allegation.
No cheeks getting clapped tonight.
Well, he does respond, but he still gets fucked in the ass. And he did respond here, but he got fucked in the ass too, I guess. I don't know.
Decided I'm not going to do that this time. There's far too much misinformation and misrepresentation of this situation going on, some of which is bad faith, and some of which is purely based off of ignorance.
All right, everyone, guess which one Alex falls into.
And as a result, people are coming to conclusions about my character and who I am as a person that aren't even remotely accurate, and I want an opportunity to clear that up. Now, I understand that not everyone uses Twitter here, and trust me, your life is much better for it. Twitter is a very cancerous...
No, I got suspended, and I've been cutting myself all night.
Which is kind of part of the problem in this particular situation. But anyway, on Twitter there was a big commotion that started surrounding a friend of mine known as Rum, a picture she liked, and my defense of her regarding this picture. Now, I get it, some of you are all probably already confused. How does liking a picture cause drama? Well, the argument was made that this picture may be inappropriate, that this picture may be qualified as something known as lolly. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with lolly, lolly is anime-inspired art depicting children, and where...
Man, we whipped out the whole ass Merriam-Webster definition for this.
Look, I got in trouble. Everyone was making fun of
Wow.
me when I pulled up the dictionary definition of doxing back in 2019 in like my 4th YouTube video. Okay? This guy was literally like, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, lolly is defined as
Why,
informal.
We love this here.
Dude, it's just for the normie people who just find this and they're recommended. And they're like, ooh, I want to hear about tips.
My response to the drama. Ooh.
Yeah, all the 45-year-old wine moms that are clicking on this.
All the next replacements for Rum.
So some of the people had seen the picture that she liked and that it was in her likes on Twitter, took issue with it and interpreted it to be lolly. Now, for obvious reasons, I cannot show the picture here, but the only thing I will say is that it is not a fully nude
Yeah, wait,
picture.
obvious?
Now,
Obviously, you can't show it.
I'm not going to show
obviously
this
looks like a
child's
child?
cock, but, you know, I'll talk
Oh,
about
but
it.
it's obvious. I thought it was... Wait, how is it
Picture here.
obvious? It
But
kind
the
of just
only
looks
thing-
like stylized art to me.
Yeah, stylized art. Stylized anime. you know?
YouTube doesn't like that style.
Could be a stylized art. How's it obvious, Tipster? What?
It was made with AI, so it's a bad art style, you know?
Oh, no.
I will say is that it was not a fully nude picture and it was not depicting a child engaged in any kind of sex act. It was a questionable picture for sure, but somewhat ambiguous in my opinion at the time. But a bit of a conversation.
In my opinion, at the time. that is
Again,
insane.
you can't play both sides with this. You can't do middle of the road here. There's some conversation, most conversations, you can have a middle of the road take and not look like a jackass. This combo is not one of them. You have to commit. Either it's not weird at all or it's weird as fuck. You can't be like, well, I can see why some people. Why? If you can see why some people think it's weird, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know.
No, you're right.
We're less than 2 minutes into this, and it's already a fucking...
Regarding this image started taking place in some
Dude,
of
it
the
goes off in
subcommunities
about 9
on
minutes.
Twitter.
That's when
And
it hits
some of the
peak.
people having these conversations were starting to present an opinion of my friend in a negative light
Alex!
because of this picture being in her Twitter likes. Now, at the time, I wasn't aware this was happening. I literally had no idea this was going on at all. But when she reached out to me to discuss this, I became aware of it. And
She reached out to him to discuss it.
This is so bizarre!
So Tipster
Okay,
said,
first
Wait.
can
So
we-
she gets called out for liking
Yeah.
lolly, and her first instinct is to go to Tipster to talk about if she likes lolly?
What kind of sick fuck plays an emulated version of a Super Nintendo game in stretched goatsy widescreen? What the fuck is that, dude? So filthy,
dude,
bro.
I don't know if I'm like overanalyzing here or I swear to God, but like, did Tipster not just reveal so much by admitting that this whole thing started by first Rum going to Tipster, but then Tipster defending her because she's like, oh my God, the commentary community is calling me a pedophile, Tipster, please, Daddy Tip, please. And then Tipster's like, what?
Daddy Tip? He's like, hold up.
Or am I just completely making things up and reading way into the lines? I don't know, man.
And just to say,
Discord
I know my
kitten.
friend.
I'm gonna defend.
All right, let's keep going.
Reached out to me to discuss this, I became aware of it. And needless to say, I know my friend. I know they aren't into that kind of shit. I know they aren't a bad person. So of course, I had something to say about the matter. And on Twitter, I said the following. I see the usual suspects are trying to call someone out for, quote, liking lolly, unquote, when they don't know what the fuck lolly actually is. Some things never change. Now, the reason I said this was twofold. First, the obvious. A friend of mine was in the crossfire and I did what any good friend would do. I defended them. And second, I have seen conversations about lolly happen in this community in the past that were insanely overblown. I have literally seen people cast out of this community over liking anime art that was completely harmless. Yet for some reason, this community saw an issue with it.
I don't even know what
went
he's
on the
talking
attack.
about, and I'm glad
as a
that he's
result
talking
of those
about
lyrics.
I kind of have a real personal gripe with the commentary community and their take on this issue, which I think is often a really ill-informed take. So I tweeted out this tweet, and this sparked a massive debate between myself and the rest of the community about whether this image was lolly or not. And to sum up my position as best as I possibly fucking can, my position was literally just this. Is this image lolly? And if so,
we really need to whip out the Resident Evil text for this. Why?
Is this image lolly?
What?
New Resident Evil 4 trailer. Is this character lolly? Are you saving a lolly in Resident Evil 4 HD coming out?
Well, that's a new plot, bro. They just upped the age of consent in Japan. That's a new plot line for Resident Evil.
New age of consent just dropped.
I think I just got like brain.
To smash.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think I just got like brain damage from that. Like, I'm sorry, but I need to.
Dude, they raised the age of consent. It's finally 16.
My only question was, is this lolly and why? Okay.
Why is it
Oddly
lolly?
enough, that
Just
somehow
'cause she
got
has no
twisted.
tits and looks like a child, huh?
These were his only 2 questions, guys. And y'all stoned him for this?
Just because you look like a creepy message doesn't mean you're a kid.
The absurdity of this, like, if you just took a screenshot of this and upload it.
Is this image lolly my response to the drama?
Is this and why? Why is it lolly? That's what it sounds like to me.
Dude, this was an actual rendered image on Adobe Premiere.
Dude, honestly, when I accidentally come to lolly, that's my first question too. Why? Why did it have to be lolly? Anyway.
I do not like lolly content. I do not approve of the creation or consumption of lolly content, and I do not defend lolly content under any circumstances. I have never defended the existence of lolly content, and I never will, period. Now, we did eventually come to the conclusion that this was actually lolly based on some digging we did on the account that originally posted it. Well, actually, it was Shota. Basically lolly, but for male characters, for those of you who are unaware. But we were basically able to find translated tweets of the artist referring to it as a young boy. Which is also kind of funny in its own way because everyone was arguing about how it looked like a little girl, and it was actually a boy. Now, don't get me wrong.
What the? Why is that a good thing? What?
That kind of felt like his cell phone to me.
Yeah, why would you? Am I a crazy?
It's not. Listen, it's not so bad, bro. Everyone was fucking up. It was actually a little boy. And forget, it's about the age, bro, not the gender involved here.
Bro, I do not like that answer. That did not satisfy me, Tipster. I do not feel safe from this. It's not like, oh, it was a little boy. Okay, all right. No.
I did research into this piece. I know it was a little boy instead.
That's so funny the way Nick worded it, though. The way he was like, cell phone. It's like the worst cell phone of all. All of these have been the worst cell phones, literally.
We knew fuck all about the character that was depicted in this image, and yet judgment calls were being made about it. And I was just looking for a bit of clarification just to be sure. And once we got that clarification, I conceded my fucking point and moved on.
No! Wait, we forgot to read this. So Tipster tweeted this. On Xylee Get Real stream, they found evidence to suggest that the art may be a minor. And as I've already stated I would, I concede my stance on the art. I do not defend Lolly. I would never defend Lolly, nor do I condone the creation, blah, blah, blah. I do not like Lolly. So he lost at the end, dude. All of this defending the fucking rum person, what did it lead up to? You know, like, what did it result in? It's just like this moment right here. So you waste your time, Tipster. Not only did you waste your time, but you completely, and obviously didn't completely bear his reputation. People are still gonna watch Tipster and love Tipster. I'm not saying that, but it's like you just embarrassed yourself and went on this like multiple day long public humiliation ritual.
This all could have been solved if he just went out for a beer. If he went out for a fucking shot of whiskey or something and signed off the internet. Literally, bro. But more like 15 sips of beer, to be honest.
You know.
Well, Tipster's getting over his alcoholism.
No! Stop! Anyway, yeah, maybe back. Bulblock's just saying what I was thinking in my head.
Tipster said he's trying to recover from alcohol, dude. He can't. That's why he can't get the beat. That's why he's dude. His sober journey is causing him to. He can either be an alcoholic or a simp. There's no in between.
Jesus Christ. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. All right.
If you want to make the criticism that my argument was a dumb argument to make, fair enough. In hindsight, I wouldn't even disagree with you. Mainly because of the way this community acts when it comes to this subject. Retarded. But even I can own up to my own faults here. This was not an argument that even I am equipped to tackle properly. But in my opinion, my biggest mistake was trying to have this conversation in this community because they too aren't equipped to tackle this conversation properly.
My God.
And the really fucked up thing is that this could have been a very positive and productive learning moment. Not just for me, but the entire community. But unfortunately, this community doesn't have the intellectual capacity.
Boys, any thoughts?
It's a learning experience. Not all kids are fucking kids. You can jack off a little bit if they're fucking. If the author says they're an adult, you're free to whack it. That's what it fucking means, dude.
I think I'm about to die right now. This is the funniest shit that I've ever heard, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Guys, this lolicon stuff, it's a teachable moment. In the future, we'll
learn
much more.
Yeah, what are we going to Lolicon 101 with Tipster? Like, what the fuck's
Lolicon, the convention for lolicons, you know?
Instead, people are more preoccupied with finding the next big story and firing up live streams to make snap judgments instead of actually trying to understand where I was coming from. The only person who was willing to be shared.
If this was a speech about like false pedo allegations or something, the intensity is there, bro. Like, I get it. Like, you're 100% right. Like, people rush to that all the time and stuff and fuck that up.
Yeah, like, you don't think
this is like you're not understanding the intricacies of the anime I watch. All right, we should have a teachable moment because that little boy not having tits does not make him a lolly.
Yeah, everything Tipster's saying right now is an L. And we're not just saying that because, oh, it's funny to say fuck Tipster. It's like he by default, everything Tipster is going to say for the next 7 minutes will be an L because his position sucks. This is just like a failed situation, and Tipster is just digging himself deeper by talking about it because, like, yeah, nobody wants to hear this shit, you know? Nobody wants to as soon as you start, you know, nobody wants to have a nuanced conversation about Lolicon right now.
As soon as like you look at as soon as Loli comes up and one of you starts like, well, actuallying the entire situation, you're gone. Like, goodbye. Yeah. Like, wait.
Well, actually, I've enjoyed some art that technically isn't lolly because she's 18 and, yeah.
Depending in certain regions of the world.
Let's keep going. I'm curious to see how this escalates, you know?
And hear my arguments at the time and understand where I was coming from was Paige Christie, and I did not deserve her charitability considering I have been a colossal
and she
dick to
retracted
her
her statement
in the past.
When she sobered up.
And again, I
what the fuck?
She did. She was like, "Oh, never mind. I was high."
You just ruined Tipster's shout out.
I was gonna defend Tipster's honor, but then I got high.
Holy shit! Just murdered him.
Just as an example, as part of this conversation,
just quoted flamenco. It's not lolly. It's a hentai dojin, guys.
Dojin.
What does that even mean?
Dojin? What?
You mean you're a hentai
the topic
degen?
of chibi art came up, and Doc on the radio, who was chiming in on all of this,
you want to know
didn't
like
even
a
know
fun
what
fact
chibi
that I
art
heard?
was.
What?
So I was reading this like wild fact on the internet. It was in like a criminal journal, a crime journal. But like anybody that has discussions like this, 99% of the time there's an FBI agent sitting across the table.
Oh my god,
dude! Alex is an FBI agent.
That's how everyone acts. Everyone really does act like the people in our community are like agents that we have to like bow to. It's
because
like,
you can't
just
believe that people are this fucking stupid sometimes. is. Like, it's just not like your brain can't compute it, right? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Tom got black pilled when we were talking about the quiet stuff. He's like, dude, there are so many people, even after everything we've ever seen, who just saw some guy post like a story on fucking Twitter, and they're like, this is definitive, this guy's a pedophile, and it's getting 100,000 likes. This
Wait,
is, like,
isn't Tipster part of the commentary community though, technically?
Yeah.
So why the fuck is he acting like the rest of the community is not equipped to talk about fucking drawn child porn? What?
Because
Well,
Tipster is
Tipster's-
the grand
he's using
poobah.
No, he's using the commentary community in like a retarded way. The commentary community means literally any group of people that exist within the commentary community that you want to talk about at a given moment. It doesn't necessarily mean the entire fucking community. What Tipster's talking about is my chat. That's what he's talking about. I gotta hear Tipster's shame. Listen to this again, how Tipster shits on Doc on the radio.
This is an example. As part of this conversation, the topic of chibi art came up, and Doc on the radio, who was chiming in on all of this, didn't even know what chibi art was.
Oh! Man, those fucking retards not knowing the chibi art. Jesus Christ!
Tipster should have been like,
This is how I know I have real friends who didn't play Pokemon
How?
BDSP.
Holy shit.
You obviously haven't spent time playing Brilliant Diamond.
You know how I
Fake
know the word
Nintendo
chibi?
fans.
I know the word chibi because of Chibi Necrodemics. That's why I know the word chibi.
You know how I know the word
is
chibi?
because it's the disgusting Pokemon artwork that is the worst artwork in the series.
You know why I know who Chibi is? He's that really autistic guy from Summer Games Done Quick that wouldn't shut the fuck up during that one guy's speed
Yeah,
run.
that's
that everyone...
Chibi Necrodemics. Yeah.
Oh, that's who you're talking. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
that was.
That's
I
what
was just
we have
like,
a bunch of
I just saw the
in chat, we have
retarded
a bunch
guy
of,
from fucking SGDQ or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's the guy. Yeah.
There's a bunch of chibi nymphomaniacs in the chat right now going off about this.
Worse, the people claiming to be experts who claim to know what it was weren't even
there's a
giving
whole, like,
an accurate
definition here?
interpretation of what it is.
Wait,
I mean, the
can we
bar
read
is
it?
so
Can we read it? Because
Chibi-
I don't think that lines up with the image that was liked.
Chibi can refer to a small person with dwarfism, a small child. Dude, Tipster's argument is like, well, Augie looks like a child. Is all the women that jerk off to him
Wait, one of the
pedophiles?
definitions for chibi is literally a kid. So if it's chibi art, that means it's kid art, right?
Small child. Or a small animal.
Dude, she's not a child, she's a pipsqueak.
We need to get a bigger panel to discuss the implications of potential pedophilia.
Oh
Get
my
Mr.
God.
Girl in here.
Can we add Mr. Girl?
Boblax has never said that before, ever. I could have farmed
We need
so
him
many
now.
fucking views off of a debate between those two, and then now Boblax in 2023.
I
days
already had
after
a
my
debate.
birthday.
Augie already got the debate with me and him. You missed
Bro,
your
We
mark.
needed another
the
one.
rematch, and then this guy's like, "Can we add him to the goal?"
Amazing.
This guy.
get an accurate interpretation of what it is.
Accurate.
I mean, the bar is so low in regards to what qualifies as lolly that someone made a thread on Twitter with examples that had fully clothed, non-sexualized characters, and I saw that and I just scratched my head like,
thread of examples of lolly.
Oh, dude, it's the FBI, bro. They're fucking
literally the
Where-
FBI.
I mean, okay, wait.
Where are the examples? It's just one.
If that image was drawn as a child, or if that image was naked, like the exact same thing but like naked, I'd say that's lolly. I'd say that's like CB.
If you stroked it to the okay, let me put it this way.
Yeah, if you stroked it to that without like the clothes on.
Well,
yeah.
hold on. If you
Or even
liked, if you let's
Who's
hold on, whoa.
posting this? Like, this is some like psyop, bro. This is like somebody trying to poison the well. dog.
Tipster. No,
like it literally isn't like.
Hold on,
don't
I
care
gotta
what
get
your
my point, Nick.
definitions are or
I
your
gotta get my
words.
point.
If it looks like a child, it
Nick.
walks like a child. It talks like a child. It's a child. Fuck off.
Thank you. I don't even remember the fuck. Okay, let me say it like this. All right, let's say you are a sexual person and you're a woman, and your entire personality is
Ew.
showing over on your tits. And in your bio, you're constantly talking about how fucking sexual and flirtatious you are. And let's say people went through your likes and you were liking a bunch of anime drawings that were sexual of adults. And in the middle of all these drawings, this picture right here was just stuffed in the middle of them. How would you react? I feel like that's weird. I feel like we're ignoring the fact that this person advertises themselves as a sexual person, as a coomer. I'm talking about Rum, by the way. You know, so it's like with that context, you liking a picture like that and then saying it's not sexual doesn't make any sense, because you're a sexual person. You typically only engage with sexual content. Like, I'm sure she likes anime in general, but I'm just saying she also probably engages with hentai content, and then to engage with that picture is sus. That's why people are like, hey, what the fuck? You know, it's not like this is just one random picture. And same thing with lyrics, right? Lyrics with like hundreds of pictures in a row. And some of them looked really fucking young. That's why people were upset about it. You know what I mean? It's not like they liked, because Tipster's making this about, I can't believe the commentary community is bullying Rum for liking one picture. Well, if you look at the context of who this person is, what type of content they engage with, it kind of makes sense why people would treat that differently than if it literally was just one fucking picture in isolation. Am I crazy?
The commentary community is bullying Rum because Tipster blew it up. Literally, I would never have seen this. This never would have made it on my feed.
Well, also because Tipster's friends are all, it's kind of like when one of my mods is like a pedo, everyone expects it. So it's like for Tipster, like when one of his fucking women get exposed. Yeah, I'm joking.
Wait,
what?
What?
Are you guys gonna play Oblivious and not ignore the 5,000 twit-longers you've read on stream? Really? This happens every fucking week, so nobody's surprised when somebody in my fucking community is a degenerate. Much in the same way that when one of Tipster's fucking e-whores goes batshit fucking crazy, nobody's surprised. Everybody expects it and they enjoy participating in it. That's why this is a big drama, because of AP. AP a month ago, and Tipster got into drama with this a month ago, was getting in trouble because she was teaching her kid how to say the fucking N-word, and then Tipster blew it up and it became a big deal, and now a month later, one of Tipster's other women friends is liking
Listen,
art.
I think it's really disrespectful that you're calling them whores. Just call them what they are, dumpster fires, okay? Let's just be fucking very honest about it.
I truly believe these people are not qualified to pass judgment on this issue, like, at all. But I digress.
What
That's
the fuck
beside
does
the
a
point.
qualification
The shit
have
that
to be
people
with
were
that?
getting so
Wait, is
wrong
there a
about
lolly
this whole
professor
Show your
American ass? Well, no,
License to practice
wait,
pedophilia.
whoa. Fucking Mr. Girl commented on it. Mr. Girl commented on it. Who's more qualified than that?
Oh my god, dude.
You have to be on the fucking registry to be able to talk about
Yeah.
it.
I went to Jeffrey.
You have to
Epstein's
have
school of
watched
law.
Cuties to fucking defend it.
All right, let's get through some of this. I want to see where this goes, especially because you said
Dude,
like,
we're not
the
even at the 9-minute mark yet.
The 9-minute mark is apparently. Should we just go there?
No.
No, this is a journey. This is a
Let's
journey.
keep watching.
You have no other topics tonight. Fuck your docket.
Yeah, fuck it. 3-hour stream only on tip. Let's go. Okay, continue.
For example, Turkey Tom said I was the one who was exposed for liking these kind of images, and his chat had to correct him. Keemstar misquoted me,
Oh, he
claiming I
did,
had a
though.
tweet
He
that I
did.
would, quote, die on the lolly
did
hill,
like
when that
lolly
is
to own
not what I
people.
said at all. In fact, here's what I
are we gonna
actually
talk
said
about
on a
that?
What?
Well, I just mentioned it. Tipster liking a bunch of
Alright.
lolly images from the creator to own people.
Wait, what?
All right.
No, save that. We gotta finish through this. Save that for after.
Yeah.
Can we save that for later, though? I feel like we've opened a can of worms now.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah,
late.
Okay. We'll save it for after.
Let it simmer. We gotta cook through this first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
just to be
just
clear,
saying Tom
we're letting
technically wasn't
Tipster liked a
wrong.
bunch of lollies simmer. Are we really letting that simmer?
Yeah, dude.
Well, all I'm saying is
Okay.
That is the question.
Is that
It's still
Tom
public
isn't-
at this moment. I stand by my take. Rum did nothing wrong. I will die on that hill. I said this because I truly believed, and still believe, Rum didn't do anything wrong. She accidentally liked an image while scrolling through her timeline. Which, by the way,
But she
that's
defended
another
it.
thing. Everyone keeps saying I dived into the situation head first without knowing anything about the situation, and that I hadn't even spoken to her. Dog, I was literally...
Dude, what the fuck was... Dude,
anything about the situation,
Wanna take
and that
a
I
new
hadn't
take
even
on that one?
spoken to her. Dog, I was literally in call with her when I made my
Oh man, that's so cute.
initial tweet. As a matter of fact, she contacted me right after her first tweet about it, and we talked for over an hour before I had even said a word about it publicly.
Dude, okay,
Her
hold on,
saying
pause.
that-
This really sounds like he's crying. Like, it really actually sounds like I'm hearing him tear up. Like, I'm not even memeing this.
well, he's definitely frustrated. He's definitely upset.
There's
at how
there's some tears right now, dude.
He's upset at how the situation's played out, and I mean, yeah, if I was Tipster, I'd be banging my head against the wall too, trying to figure out why we're here right now. But again, like, this could have been remedied in so many different ways. We'll keep going though.
She didn't talk to me before she posted her first tweet about it. Somehow got spun into us not talking about it at all. And that's the saddest thing. People were so determined to spin a narrative here that they were misrepresenting everything she said
Spin a
just to get
narrative?
a
I
dunk
just saw
on
a
me.
fucking
And
naked
because of
kid
that,
on the
before I
timeline and
continue,
was like,
I
what the
want to
fuck?
apologize to her regarding this whole.
I don't know.
I want to first
Whoa.
narrative.
Who are we apologizing to here?
That they were misrepresenting everything she said just to get a dunk on me. And because of that, before I continue, I want to apologize to her regarding this whole ordeal. I want to first apologize that this happened in the first place. The mistake you made was harmful.
Apologizing.
You're okay. You're a queen. You're a queen. I'm sorry. You did nothing wrong, babe.
Oh man, dude, fucking Trudeau moment.
Tipster! What the fuck? Why? Why apologize to her? Why? Literally why?
Well, he's explaining why.
Her debauchery got you in this situation. You know what I mean? Like, why?
Harmless, and it never
That's my question. Go back to his title card where he just has the text. Like, why? That's me right now.
Why?
At most, whoever saw it first should have made you aware of it and advised you to unlike the tweet, and it should have just ended there. But
Yeah,
instead,
Alex.
we got this. Second, I want to apologize for getting involved. Because I can admit, it got even bigger because of my involvement. I let my
100%.
prior frustrations with this community regarding this issue,
Oh my God.
as well as the fact that you are now being
let my priors-
questioned, get the best of me. And as a result, I made it even worse, and for that, I am truly sorry. And third, I want to apologize to you
But,
for the people
yeah,
that...
what he's saying is
He
based.
got
He
too
shouldn't have
invested
gotten
in the veto
involved.
argument.
Yeah, what
He
he's
got
saying is
invo-
based, but he's addressing that to Rum, not to the audience.
He said he got involved not only because Rum's his friend, but because he's super passionate about how the community is representing Lolly. What is Lolly?
That's
That's what he said.
And by the way, chat, we just got to the 9-minute mark, so this is when the video gets
Oh
interesting.
no! Oh no!
All right.
Only 10 more seconds before it gets fucking full base, boys.
I kind of reiterated how stupid like his point was, like that he's not only basically I said he's not only doing this because he really wants to defend Rum, but he said he's doing this because he feels really passionate about how the commentary community keeps misrepresenting what is or isn't Lolly.
Well, he's frustrated because okay, let me explain it to you
cares?
guys. Before people go wild under this narrative that Tipster's a pedo, let me explain to you guys what's actually fucking happening here. Tipster thinks that the commentary community has unfairly canceled people for liking innocent photos, okay? I actually really do believe that's what Tipster probably really thinks.
Yeah,
okay?
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb.
But he's
I think
wording
it's
it
what
like
he-
shit here. But
he just picks the most
he
like
gets too frustrated. It's
pedophile
like,
adjacent
he's too
talking
involved.
points to explain that.
He's too
You know?
into it. Yeah, exactly. That's what's going on here.
Log off and get a beer, bro. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
fucking.
No, get some orange juice.
Go out to eat something or go to a restaurant, man. Like,
But don't eat
I
too
don't know.
much.
And I am deeply sorry that happened. And to all the fucking incels who keep making this about Tipster defending one of his e-whores, first off, she's a friend. And a good one at that. And second, that's a retarded
Yeah.
fucking argument because I
She's not a
literally gave
whore.
the same defense to Lyrics last year. Someone who not only doesn't have tits, but also made multiple videos shitting on
Not
me.
only doesn't
Someone who
have tits.
arguably didn't deserve my defense, and yet I...
Now, what's more cringe here? The defending that woman, calling people incels, or defending Lyrics, the guy that bent him over repeatedly? It's just like you're apologizing and you're backing up the wrong people. Everyone that Tipster is going after versus the people he's backing up is opposite. You need to
He's
reverse
not even
that. Tipster.
fucking Canadian, bro. Like, you don't have to fucking die on the sword that hard, bro. Shit.
Yeah. These are not the people that you should be giving props to.
Did it anyway. And his case was even more ridiculous. Several of the images he was called out for weren't even remotely inappropriate, like fully clothed, non-sexualized characters. It was insane. But again, the amount of things that people got wrong in this whole ordeal were so fucked that I'm sure that I'm probably missing some. It was unbelievable. This community has literally shat on people in the past for getting shit wrong. Papa Gut is a good example. He was banished to the fucking Phantom Zone for getting shit wrong, and now he's lucky if he gets
No, he just left. He didn't get
Yeah,
banished.
he just
literally left on his own volition.
Yeah, he was like, I'm purposely not talking to like Keemstar or like other people like that on stream anymore. I'm just out of the community. He just left. He didn't oust him.
Nobody
and then like
ousted him.
Augie's audience, I don't know, people liked him or disliked him. Like any viewers.
Most of my
allowed
audience,
to.
I think yeah, Miles was split on Papa Gut or whatever, but Papa
Yeah,
Gut
some
wasn't,
people
he
like
got a lot of shit from the community, don't get me wrong, for various reasons, but it's not, nobody is ousted. Stop feeding into this narrative that either people have the power to oust or people get ousted. Neither of these things happen. It's just it's a funny idea you have in your head that you now think is real. It's not real. That's not how that works.
Viewers on a good day, but people in this community are just as bad. I get that we're human and we make mistakes sometimes, but y'all fuck this one up so damn bad. It's crazy. And these are just some of the many issues I have had with the commentary community over the course of the past year. And it's the reason for the past year that I have been distancing myself from this community. This community is so desperate to expose the
I don't
next
think he
big-
has. He
Wasn't he
literally
on,
went
like-
on Xylie's stream and Keemstar's stream.
All the time, right? Like, even recently, yeah. Has
Yeah,
he?
yeah, and the women he talks
pedophile.
to are women who watch the commentary community content. It's not like they're like from the gaming community or something.
Yeah, I don't know. That
Do you
doesn't
really
make-
think Tipster's talking with these women about like the fucking new Call of Duty game that's coming out? No, they're probably
No.
talking about fucking what Xylie said on her stream last night. They're
Yeah.
talking about YouTube drama together.
that fuck the molehill, y'all made a mountain out of a fucking grain of sand. During this ordeal, Keemstar was saying that everyone should come together and oust me from the community. The same.
What? Did Keemstar actually? That's funny. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was
Keemstar
like later in
"Banish
the
Tipster."
it was later in the Xylie stream. Yeah.
What the fuck?
way they did with flamenco. And to that I say, don't bother. I'll see myself on out. When it comes to situations like this, I'm personally more interested in having civil and productive conversations to get to the bottom
Tipster
of these
leaves
things
the
and get
commentary
a better.
community, episode 425.
How many times has he
Guys,
said that, bro?
Tipster
gonna
just
reboot
left
the series
co-
if he keeps
breaking
doing that.
news here on RFC. Look, I got this. I'm like on Infowars right now with the TV behind me. Here on Infowars, Tipster has left the commentary community, ladies and gentlemen. What
This
does
is like
mean?
a Facebook suicide note that you leave in high school on your wall.
Better understanding of them. And the majority of this community would rather pick at everyone like scavengers and hold internet screaming matches. Even Tommy C
Holy
said it. This shit was a nothing burger. It was just another commentary community witch hunt. This community has become so much about demonizing
And see,
people.
is it really a witch? It's not. Is this a witch hunt for us? No.
No, and honestly, just to be clear, none of us are saying Tipster's got to go anywhere or anything like that. We're just making fun of him.
I want
online.
Tipster
It's
in
not
the
that
community.
Look, I
and
may,
to
I
stay
am
in the
making fun of
community.
him, and if Tipster wants to fucking hate me for that, fine. But it's like I'm just being, I am being, you know, I'm playing it up for the fucking camera a little bit. But these are also my real feelings. I mean, this is my actual thought process, and I did the same thing last year. This isn't even the first time I've done a stream like this. At this point, I'm just like, okay, if this is gonna be how the events, how the timeline goes, then I'll stream it. Fuck it. I'll keep streaming it until Tipster either repeats it or stops.
Well, don't take the time to
Augie,
get
pull
to
up
the
the
heart
suit.
of the matter.
What's what are you sending me here? Oh, is it this one? What the fuck is this? Tipster after having the absolute
Oh,
worst.
dude, that tweet had me dying of laughter when I
Holy
saw it.
shit.
Just all the blocks.
Dude, they're all different screenshots too. Holy fuck. What?
Tipster after.
Dude, this got so many likes too. What the
It was a
fuck?
great meme. Yeah, I like
Oh my god. I'm gonna retweet that actually. What? Fuck, if I retweet it though, am I burning the Tipster bridge?
The thing is, like, this
Fuck.
Alex Gekmo tweet is 161 likes, and that's entirely Tipster's fault. What does this guy average?
Who
Like
retweeted this? None of nobody. It's just from the community. This is
two? No, it's
organically.
literally this community drama has become so retarded. This is like popping off.
This is organically from the community. Nobody big retweeted
Yeah.
this. This is how people like really like are feeling right now, which is just insane. All right, we got like a minute left of the video. Let's just finish it.
Don't worry, we'll get through it, guys.
Don't
Only
worry.
3 more pauses. We're EFAP tonight, guys.
And find out what's
All right,
really
pause.
going on. And I really don't want to be a
Dude,
part of
shut
that.
the fuck up.
I like creating content surrounding trending topics on social media, and I will continue to do that. But as far as me being a part of this community, nah, hard pass. I am all for criticizing
Hard
people
pass.
and even using our platforms to expose legitimately bad people who use and abuse their platforms to prey on and exploit people, especially children. But when we start putting the actions of innocent people under a microscope to find the next villain of the week, something has gone horribly wrong. It's gross, and I, for one, refuse to be a part of that. I refuse to be a part of a community that fosters that kind of behavior. For fuck's sake. We used to be the community that would dig deep into a topic to clear the names of innocent people and have even
Slaza.
vindicated.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
All of Nick's
Look at dude, Tipster right now is just falling on a sword right now. He's just-
Tipster, slow down. You're going
Dude.
too fast. You're like what Xylee was saying. You're fast and furious right now.
Only human.
After all.
People with evidence who were previously condemned due to outright lies in the past. Yet somehow we got from there to here. And I can't even act like I'm not part of the problem. I engaged in this same behavior in the past and I contributed to this and I just don't want to do it anymore. To be frank,
contributed to the same behavior against who?
Like what? Who? Wait, what? What's he
people in this
referring
community
to?
that I consider friends. I think the rest of you all are a bunch of fucking parasites, and I want nothing to do with that.
Human parasites?
And yes,
Oh,
I will
God,
die
don't
on
send
that
your
hill.
food to someone next. And you will die on that hill.
Dude, the music is so scary.
Okay, look at the top comment.
People are giving too much power to randos on Twitter. People like Alex aren't content creators and commentary, just vocal fans. I don't know why people are talking about them like they're part of the community.
I know, yeah, that's what I felt like when I listened to that. I'm like, he keeps talking about like the commentary community, but like who, like what? Like just randoms on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, that was just, I was not expecting that ending. So Tipster just fully made peace with the community, has left, and just, he's not going to engage with it anymore, I guess. I don't know, man. Like,
is he trying to say like he got slazoed? Like, I'm just...
Kind of.
No, you know you didn't. You absolutely didn't.
He is making that comparison.
It's not even close.
He is making that argument, though. He is saying stuff like, oh, well, this community used to stick up for these people, but now, like, I'm one of them that's been cast out unfairly.
If you think that's what getting slazoed is, I hope you live through it one day and then come back and laugh. Like,
Don't
holy
say that, man.
shit, bro.
Don't say that about your
That's
homie?
so fucking ignorant. That's actually like infuriating.
That is
if you
really
comparing it to that.
That is
actually
nuts,
fucking
though.
infuriating. Oh god, like cry me a fucking river, dude. Holy shit.
RFC After Hours is a live trending issues and entertainment broadcast with co-host Boblax, broadcasted every weekday, Monday through Friday, starting at 6:30 p.m. Central. The show is for entertainment purposes only. All chat messages and donations read are the words of the original messenger, and certain viewpoints expressed do not reflect that of myself or Boblax.